This is not advice. It's not perspective. It's truth, spoken from the body. This episode exists because something in me closed, not collapsed, not numbed, closed. There's a difference. I want to talk about the moment you realize a relationship isn't misaligned, it's complete. And the grief that comes when you see how much of yourself you gave and how little was actually met. And this isn't about blaming anyone. It's about reclaiming the part of you that kept offering your heart in rooms that couldn't hold it. So if you feel these words in your chest or your gut already, stay. Your body knows why you're here. Of course, I noticed it in my body first. That quiet tightening. That familiar sinking. I shared joy. Real joy. Alive, embodied joy. I shared something alive in me, and I felt the absence of being met. No curiosity, no warmth, no presence. And my body whispers, "Oh, this again." That whisper isn't disappointment. It's recognition. Because when you've lived this pattern enough times, your system stops asking why. It just tells you the truth. The truth was, I am not met here. And those moments don't hurt because they're new. They hurt because they are ancient. Here's the part that hurts to admit and heals to name. I felt this exact pain 1,000 times. Different faces, different dynamics, same wound. I gave and gave and gave. Love, energy, attention. I made myself useful, insightful, magical. I offered my wisdom like it was a fucking gift basket. My time like it was endless. My presence like it was replaceable. And what I received, if I'm being honest with myself, nothing. Not reciprocity, not attunement, not safety, sometimes not even a breadcrumb. And the hardest part to swallow isn't that they couldn't give it, it's that I stayed. So I'm going to say it plainly now. No filters, no forgiveness bypass, no spiritual softening. I gave my love. I gave my magic. I gave my wisdom. I gave my golden heart. I gave handmade gifts. I gave my time. I gave my energy. I gave my sanity. And again, if I'm being real with myself, I didn't receive anything back. Not presence, not care, not love. And I'm not making that mean I wasn't enough. I'm telling the truth. Because truth is the only thing that ends the loop. Here's the deeper layer. The one that really matters. I didn't just overgive. I abandoned myself. I abandoned my intuition, my timing, my needs. I ignored the first, the second, the 10th, the 100th signal my body gave me. Why? Because somewhere along the way I learned that love had to be earned. That being chosen meant being indispensable. And sometimes, this is important, I was in situations where leaving wasn't simple. Moments of grief, moments of dependence, moments where my nervous system knew the truth, but my body needed to stay still to stay safe. And that isn't weakness. That's survival intelligence. I wasn't weak. I was trained. Trained to survive through giving. Trained to stay where I wasn't met. Trained to call endurance love. And today, I am not shaming that version of me. I am releasing her from the job. Now, there's another truth I need to name. Not as a story, but as a sensation. My body knows the difference between equality and hierarchy, between mutuality and being positioned beneath someone else. I've been in rooms where someone spoke louder, appeared more confident, more certain, more spiritually advanced, and my body didn't feel inspired. It felt diminished. Not because I lacked wisdom, but because wisdom was being used as a ranking system. Belonging dangled. Readiness assessed. And my body revolted. That revolt wasn't drama. It was truth. When someone decides they get to determine your worth, your readiness, your place, that isn't guidance. That's hierarchy. And my system shut down, not because I agreed, but because it needed to survive the moment. Completion doesn't feel like fireworks. It feels quiet. It feels like the absence of reach. No more explaining. No more hoping. No more offering joy where it can't land. Completion is when your body stops negotiating. And this is important. Completion doesn't require confrontation. It doesn't need closure, conversations. It doesn't need agreement. It only needs truth. And the truth is, I am no longer available for relationships that require me to disappear to be loved. I want to name something else with compassion, not accusation. People like this didn't keep me around because I was beneath them. They kept me around because my presence regulated them. My listening steadied their certainty. My openness made their authority feel real. My deference helped them believe their own story. Not consciously, not maliciously. It was a fragile structure. Contrast instead of confidence. Hierarchy instead of intimacy. And the moment I stopped sourcing myself outside, the structure no longer needed me. And that's not a loss. That's clarity. I want you to notice your breath right now. Not change it, just notice. Because when truth lands, your nervous system recalibrates. And this is the moment old DNA patterns release. The pattern of overgiving. The pattern of waiting. The pattern of hoping someone will finally see you. You don't have to visualize anything. You don't have to do anything. Just let the truth do what truth does. I release the role of proving my worth or being chosen through giving. I forgive myself for the moments I didn't know how to choose me. And I choose me now. Not loudly, but boldly, cleanly. And this isn't bitterness. It's clarity. It isn't resentment. It's simply completion. And if you're listening and you're feeling seen, this is your permission slip too. You are allowed to outgrow relationships without turning it into a crime. You are allowed to stop offering gold where it's not received. You are allowed to come home to yourself. I did. And I'm never going back.